Salutations viewers and welcome back to my video gaming channel. My name is Gene and today you guys are here with me for the second episode of Let's Play Faces of War. In the previous episode, guys, we have finished the very first mission in this game. That mission being the tutorial for any given faction that you play as. And I chose the German faction because this faction is the one on the very left, as we can see, and to me that kind of subconsciously means that this is where we start from. You know, when you read the book, usually you read from the left to right. In most countries, I guess. So the same applies for me, at least, when it comes to playing a game. So it's on the left, that means we start playing as the Germans. Anywho, in today's episode, we're gonna be playing the second tutorial mission, and that mission is gonna be called Tank Training. Let's read the briefing and let's get into this shit. Today, we are being transferred to Paderborn, where they are to instruct us in handling the brand new machines of Wehrmacht. I guess skills of steering a tank and the course in tactical maneuvers for survival of an armored machine at the battlefield can be helpful. Alright, so let's click continue and let's do this.
I passed yesterday's exam with flying colors like most of us daredevils. And although we had an option to leave for the front straight away, we preferred to take a couple of lessons from famous aces at the Tank Forces Training Center at Paderborn. And really, who knows where the command's order will send us? Our knowledge of armored machines may one day change the destiny of thousands of soldiers on the battlefields.
Alright, so we can clearly see a Panther tank, a Panzer IV, I believe. One of the earlier variants of it. But I believe in the mission itself, we are going to be operating a King Tiger, I think?
This is Gruppenführer Klaus Wiltz speaking. Welcome. I'd like to remind you that your key mission is to bring the column with our newly designed PZ-6B King Tiger tank to the shooting range for further testing. You'll get further instructions upon your arrival.
Move to the shooting range along the road or canyon. To do so, select your tank in the center of the column by left-clicking on it and then click on where you want it to go. You can use direct control mode, the control and in keys. In this mode, use the arrow keys to move, left-click to shoot, and right-click to shift between armaments. Now, off to the shooting ground.
Alright, so like I told you guys, do not use the arrow keys. Change them instead to WASD, because it will be much more easier to maneuver your vehicle that way. That's what I'm doing right now. Of course, you can just use the regular mouse by clicking instead of driving manually, but in combat situations, driving manually, I think, is more convenient. And thus-wise, it's gonna
Commander, our right track has fallen off.
improve your combat effectiveness.
I bet a dozen mechanics couldn't fix the tank in one day. Shit. This landslide sure is gonna cost our army a lot. Okay, we've got to get out of here. We'll fix what we can and head off to the shooting range. They're waiting for us there.
Imagine like a tank column getting fucking wrecked by a mountain like that. The commander's gonna get his ass kicked by the higher command.
An arrow icon will appear, and then specify the landing place by left-clicking on it. You can make one soldier get out by clicking on his image in the group screen. Now, order someone from the... Now, go up to the tank and take a repair kit. To do so, select your soldier, then click on the view icon or press the X key, and click on the repair icon. A wrench icon will appear, and then click on the tank you want to repair.
This is here somewhere, I believe. Yeah.
The repair kit will be automatically transferred back into the tank.
So as we can see, the right tank tread is out.
Your soldiers will automatically carry out all the operations. Now, repair your tank.
So if I recall correctly,
the track has been fixed. You can move on. Order your people to get into the tank and make the 101 crew take seats on the armor. To do so, select them and click on your tank. After that, go to the shooting ground.
So if I recall correctly, With this guy, I can't even say 2 words without getting interrupted. So if I recall correctly, in Soldiers, Heroes of World War II, it didn't really matter which part of the vehicle got damaged. You could always repair your tank, right? Well, if wheels got shot off from like cars and stuff, yeah, you couldn't repair that. But as far as tanks went, you could have repaired anything. In this game, if your hull is damaged, I don't think you can repair it, to the best of my memory. I might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see relatively soon. Right, let's get in the tank and let's tell these guys to man the tank as well. Can't I do that? What the fuck? Alright, man the tank. Come on, hop on. Dumbasses. Alright, finally. What about this guy? Okay, he's just gonna stay there, I suppose.
Here we are at last. The first thing to do is refuel the tank. We've run out of fuel. There are a couple of empty barrels near the fuel truck. Click on your soldier and position the mouse cursor over one of them. A hand icon will appear. Then left-click on the barrel.
Alright. This is pretty much very straightforward, just like Soldiers, Heroes of World War II. Refueling isn't that difficult, you just take a barrel.
Jawohl.
Is this one empty? Let me see. It's empty, right? So...
Now, position the mouse cursor over the fuel truck. A drop icon will appear, and then click on it to have your soldier drain some fuel from the fuel tank into the barrel. After that, simply left-click on your tank to refuel it.
Alright, let's refuel the barrel. I mean, the tank with the barrel, what am I saying?
Great! The tank's been refueled. You won't need the barrel any longer, so put it on the ground. To do so, click on the drop icon and press the D key, and then click the... Now it's time to replenish the ammo. Look into the truck. There should be everything that's needed there. Drag the shells and machine gun cartridges from the truck into your inventory. Then come up to your tank and transfer the ammo into it using the X key. Replenish the machine gun cartridge belts as well as armor-piercing and high-explosive shells.
Alright. This guy has a tough job. Fucking carrying all of that ammo on him like a mule. That is not easy. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing to my tank? I repaired it, and now you're walking around pretending that you're, you know, the savior of my tank? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, he just refuses to. He still wants to help us out. Even though I beat the shit out of him. Alright, so... Attention soldiers. We've just received new instructions from Gruppenführer Wiltz. While the technicians prepare the tank for testing, we got work to do. Oh, so that guy was just preparing the tank, and I, like, knocked out a few of his teeth. Oh, shit, man. Our Pak 40 gun was delivered here today. Bring it to the firing line to take a couple of shots. This will allow you to learn how to operate cannons, an essential skill during special operations near the enemy rear. You see, I'm a spelling Nazi. Essential is written wrong. That's why I chose the Nazis to be playing with first, because I'm a spelling Nazi. You get it? Order the soldiers to get into the vehicle with the gun attached. To do so, position the mouse cursor over something something. Alright, so let's get inside the truck. Let's drive.
Now bring the truck with the gun to the spot in the firing line marked with an arrow.
Sounds easy enough.
Unhook the gun from the truck by clicking on the unlink icon.
That is here, I think.
You need to roll the gun to the firing line. Select 2 of your soldiers, then position the mouse cursor over the gun. An arrow icon will appear. And left click on it to make the gun crew take your
Wait,
place inside the gun.
is the ammo in the truck, or is it... I guess it's in the fucking truck, the ammo. Should have brought it closer. I hope this has some ammo.
Mode, the gun is operated the same way as any vehicle. Now,
oh yeah, it
roll
does.
the gun to the firing line.
Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much almost like manning, like not manning, but moving a vehicle in this game. There's not much of a difference. Alright, great.
Now you can start.
This is all easy enough. Let's just load the armor piercing. And let's kill that Cromwell.
One's been destroyed.
And the Wolverine, or how do you call it?
All right, men. I think this gun is going to prove very useful on the front lines. Now move on. Our tank is now ready. Let's see what this miracle of design can do.
Why does this German talk like a Yankee? With that, you know, like kind of a American cowboy accent? Are these guys like undercover commandos that are working for the Germans, but in reality they're like Americans? You know, they have like a undercover mission or some shit? I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get inside the tank. And I think at this point I can operate it.
To be operated to maximum efficiency on the battlefield, the tank crew should include a driver, a loader, a shooter, and a...
Okay, obviously there has to be everybody in the
to the
tank.
shooting range for firing.
So, just so you guys know, like, if you want to operate your armored units efficiently, you gotta have, you know, you gotta have them manned. If it's undermanned, then yeah, you're gonna have problems. Okay, so I think we have to destroy all of the targets, right? Yeah, okay, they're showing us the targets. Simple enough. We gotta destroy the infantry, the so-called infantry, the vehicles.
Now destroy enemy vehicles combining various types of ammo. Hit all targets using tank machine guns. Take a look at the mini-map. Your targets will be shown in red. Right-click to shift between primary and secondary armaments. Clicking on the secondary armament screen will enable you to select the tank machine gun you wish to fire.
So one thing that I've noticed in this game, the range, the firing range of the machine gun is super short. I don't know if it was like that when I played it originally back in 2005 when this game came out. But again, I don't know if this is related to Windows or if the game has been somehow affected by, you know, by being so old. Maybe there's some kind of a error in the code, but I kind of feel like when I was playing it when I was a kid, the distance of you know, the firing distance of weapons was longer. Like, take a look at this shit. Like, my machine gun is like, is very like, short kind of distance. The distance is like, hilariously short. Anywho, let's destroy all of these vehicles. So, for this reason specifically, I am currently playing on arcade mode. And I most likely will play on arcade mode. I have mentioned this in the previous episode that I want to do a playthrough of this series in arcade mode because I'm not sure whether or not this game is severely bugged. I hope it's not, but if somebody can write in the comments whether or not the game used to be like this, like almost like how much, 15 years ago? Because I don't remember. Can I use the yeah, this machine? Oh, so yeah, same distance. Even the top MG. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to start blasting with HE rounds instead of AP to kill the infantry. How's he still, like, alive? Alright, that just outright... Oh, no, he's still standing? The target? What the hell is this thing made out of? Yeah, I think it was just designed to get, like, cut down by a machine gun. I guess that was the way the designers intended this target to be taken out. Alright. I think all targets are done. This is Gruppenführer Wilt speaking. Cease your fire. This tank has proved to be a perfect one. Very powerful, sufficiently reliable, and easy to operate. There are some minor weaknesses, but I don't think they'll be a big problem for our weapon designers. Now, you may bring it back to base and then go to the front. I've got something more interesting in store for you.
We're planning a small-scale operation in the enemy rear, requiring well-prepared volunteers. If you show your worth, you will serve in our elite units. This is your chance. If you want to volunteer, leave this tank here and get into my car. I'll brief you on the way. If you prefer to refuse and go to the front as soon as possible, then that's up to you. In that case, bring the tank back to base and wait for further orders.
Alright, so we're obviously gonna choose to go for the covert mission, because that is in fact the third training mission. And then we'll start playing the actual, battles instead of training courses. But the third mission is gonna be all about stealth and, all of that stuff, like commando type of operations. So let's get inside the car with the homie Wilts, and let's drive to that volunteer mission.
For a moment, I felt regret that my fate was not to serve in the tank forces. Then again, they say every man has his trade. Not much time is left before our first combat flight. It will be a chance for us to prove that a group of well-trained commandos is as worthy as a tank company.
Alright, so we finished the second training mission that was all about operating vehicles. The tank is heading back to the base while crushing those, how do you call them? Wooden logs, all to shit. I hope that you guys enjoyed this mission. The next mission that we're gonna be playing is actually gonna be from the second sub-campaign. Not the one that's called We Stand One, but rather the Great Battles campaign. We're gonna be going through elite training. And at that point, after I'm done with the elite training, we're gonna go back to the We Stand One campaign, and we're gonna play the mission that's called Nijmegen Bridge. Anyway, until then, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please support my channel by hitting the like button, by subscribing. You will help me out tremendously. I really do appreciate it. I will see you soon, guys. Until then, take care and stay safe.